Well, in 2007, I was hired into Marsh Singapore alone. I actually saw there were a lot of challenges because in the first place, no one has heard of insurance due diligence, warranty indemnity insurance. Fast forward 15 years, we are 40 people strong across Asia. And that actually is a testimony that this value proposition actually works. Awareness was my greatest challenge. It was really walking door to door, client to client, event to event, creating awareness, telling people what's the Pima value proposition again and again. And I must say, I must thank Marsh for it, especially Alan Chia. He hired me, he gave me space, he gave me time, he supported me, he believed in me. If not for him, I wouldn't even be here. I have quite a few. The first one is in 2009 when I actually did the first Directors Officers Insurance Portfolio Program for a PE fund across Southeast Asia that actually lead us to do portfolio programs for crime, for cyber, general liability, for marine, and I must thank my colleagues in other departments like financial lines and corporate services who made this possible. Another proudest moment was actually bringing W&I insurance to places like Malaysia and Philippines. We actually did the first deal over there. It's not just about Singapore, but it is bringing to the emerging markets. The third one, I would say, was the first litigation buyout policy done in 2012. And I think it's still the only one in Asia because it's very hard to find the correct risk. And last but not least, my team. So if you look at my team, we are actually 40 strong across Asia right now. A lot of my leaders in each country has actually brought Pima to a new level. I must say, without my team, there won't be me. So I'm very, very proud of my team. We have to keep, that spirit of innovation. We have to keep the spirit of hungriness, being driven, speedy in our execution, sharp execution, flawless execution, because this is what clients want from us and it actually defines our value proposition. And I want to make sure that we continue doing that. So my very first client meeting was with Southern Capital and the actual client is called Chinto. Hi Chinto, how are you?
Good morning, Eileen. I'm very well.
Good to see you. How has Marsh Pima helped you in your acquisition and exits in the last 15 years?
I think in short, Marsh helps us to move transactions forward. With work with Marsh on both acquisitions and exits, we see value in two areas. Firstly, we value Marsh's independent assessments of the risks of the deal. Secondly, by providing solutions to take care of these risks, we find that transactions move forward more smoothly. With Marsh essentially becoming a third person in the deal and taking care of a chunk of these risks, the buyer and seller can then focus on what matters most to each of them.
What are the qualities or attributes that I have that really added value and made this relationship with you a long-lasting one?
Well, Eileen, I have known you for 15 years, I think, maybe more. You are, in short, a trusted advisor. I can point to a few factors. Number one, you are not transactional. Your priority has always been to build deep client relationships and to grow over time together. Selling products is secondary. Number two, you are knowledgeable and often at the leading edge in your area. Number three, you've always taken time to truly understand the needs of the deal, the needs of the client, and to come up with solutions that are not only practical but relevant. And number four, you're always candid and straightforward. These qualities build trust, and trust builds long-term relationships.
What are some of the most memorable instances of working with me?
The very first deal we did together is something hard to forget. Marsh was a first mover in Southeast Asia, so the learning curve was very steep, for me at least. And you had the challenge of guiding a client who was completely inexperienced in a product that was new and untested. But you did a great job, and here we are today.
I really appreciate you taking time to actually do this.
Eileen, thank you for having me on this video, and I wish you every success for the coming years.
Thank you so much. I want to tell all the clients a very big thank you. I really appreciate, your faith in my team and myself. There's no words that can actually express how much I'm actually grateful, because without you, there won't be word of mouth. It wouldn't move from one client to another client. We are going to be there with you for every deal, deal to deal, exit to exit. In fact, some deals we have done it a few times. And this shows that clients really trust us and want us to be their trusted partner, walking every single step.